7 a.m., the city's just a whisper, a distant sigh beyond our window pane. Your rhythm is the only song I'll listen to, the soft refrain of breath, the sweet slow rain. The blanket's a mountain range across your shoulders, holds the night's cool touch against your skin. The coffee pot can wait another hour. The sacred quiet is where we begin. No need for words, just the language of the lazy, the arch of backs, the stretching of the day. And in this space, my mind is free and hazy as all the lists of duties drift away. This is morning sun and brown sugar. Gravity's weak, ain't nothing could pull you from this peace we're brewing up, stronger and deeper than any old pot could ever steep. Just morning sun and brown sugar, silent toast to the keepers and the movers who know the soul is fed by doing nothing but being in this morning light. I trace the roadmap of your sleeping fingers. Each callus tells a story that I know. The builder's hands, the gentle soul that lingers, even in the stillness. Even so, my thoughts are clouds that drift across your ceiling. No stone inside, just cumulus embrace. This moment is the truest kind of healing. A slow smile dawning on your face. No need for words, just language of the lazy, the arch of backs, the stretching of the day. And in this ways, my mind is free and hazy as all the lists of duties drift away. This is morning sun and brown sugar. Gravity's weak, ain't nothing could pull you from this peace fair, growing up stronger and deeper than any old pop could ever steep. Just morning sun and brown sugar, a silent toast to the keepers and the movers. Oh no, the soul is fed by doing nothing but being in this morning. You see that right there, where the light hits the dresser, makes the dust look like fairy glue, and it warms the space between the shoulder blades. Where I put my hand fits. This is church, right here. The gospel of pause time, a sermon of slow breath. Can I get an amen for nowhere to be? Morning sun and brown sugar, so sweet. Gravity's weak, ain't nothing could undo it all, baby. Growing up stronger than any old pie could ever steam. Morning sun and brown sugar, silent toast to the few who know. Day with no outline, so fine in this white light. If I can take it, I don't give it. The world can't spin, the world can spin. I'm not dealing. All I need is right here. It is smooth, stirring slowly. Morning sun and brown sugar. You just be. Yeah. Mr. Jenkins got a hydrangea, that's the talk of the block. Purple so deep, it looked like it forgot how to stop. He waters it slow, talks to it about his days in the Lord. Says the blooms listen better than the VA next door. And Miss Shirley on the third step, fan in the evening the air. Got a wisdom for each woe, got a story that's rare. About the summer or the blackout, how they cooked on a can. And the whole block was family, woman and man. Stoop Conversations, brick and mortar revelations. Past the time, past the sweet tea, past the generations. The cement holds the secrets of who loved and who left, of the triumphs and the struggle, of the soul feeling bereft. Stoop Conversations. Little Malik with his dreams of being an architect, drawing skyscrapers and chalk, showing everyone respect. He says, I'm gonna build a stoop that wraps around the world. Miss Shirley just smiles, says, baby, let your flag unfurl. And the Thompson twins debate the merits of the latest rhyme. Their words of Picasso poetry, keeping perfect time. While the old heads shake their heads, say, we had Baraka, we had Hughes, but their feet tap the truth, they're nodding with the news. Conversations, brick and mortar revelations. Past the time, past the sweet tea, past the generations. The cement holds the secrets of who loved and who left, of the triumphs and the struggle, of the soul feeling bereft. Still conversation. This ain't just concrete, baby. This is the front porch of the universe. This is where we check the pulse of the neighborhood. Where how's your mother? Ain't small talk, it's a survey. Where Shea play the leftovers is a peace treaty. Where gossip is just the folk news, edited with love and a little cayenne. This Stoop is the original social network. No password needed, just bring the truth in a cold drink. Who taught you to double dutch? Who mended your first heartbreak? Where'd you learn that your name had power? Right here in the even hour. Where's the soil they grew your flower? Stoop Conversation, getting more revelation. Pass the time, pass the sweet tea, pass the generations. Pass some down, keeping some more love and cooling. And no in the struggle, but it's so feeling bereft. Stoop Conversation. So tune in. Sun goes down, lamps click on, one by one, till everybody gone. But the stories stay, sick in the storm. It never It escaped without permission. A refugee from my chest. A sound that defied definition. Somewhere between a wound and a rest. It started as a night of worry, a ball of tangled thorny thread, then loosened to a fleeting flurry of everything I'd left unsaid. Oh, the anatomy of other side is a map of where the feeling is alive. A canyon carved by maybe and why. A gust that says the well is dry. Or maybe, just maybe, it's trying to cry. The anatomy of the side. I've heard sighs that held whole marriages, the weight of years in a single breath. I've heard sighs that were secret carriages, carrying a soul away from death. There's the sigh of the overcomer when the battle is finally through, and the sigh of the lonely newcomer who doesn't know what else to do. The anatomy on the side is a map where the feel is alive. A canyon carved by maybe and why. A gust that says the well is dry. Trying to cry. The anatomy of the sighs. Is a white flag or a war cry, a surrender or a surefindly night. Is a let him go or gathering strength to go another miles lane. It's the poisonous prayer when the mind's too tired. Signature of peace or sea. That was the sigh when never She mixes paste from earth and lemon in a bowl that knew her mother's thumb. The scent of time and ancient women in the kitchen, humbled and hummed. comb is her pen, her skin the parchment, a temporary sacred scroll. Each line a promise, a prayer to enchant, the journey of a seeking soul. Henna on her hands, maps of mango groves, stories of the sea where the jasmine love grows, bridal lace of rust for the living and the dead. In this dust to dust, a living thread is spread. Henna on her hand. She draws a peacock for perception. Its eyes sees through the veil of years, a lotus bloom for resurrection. Through the falling of the tears, the spirals speak of life eternal. The vines connect the blood and roots, a language that is pure internal, yet bears such elegant fruit. Mango grows, stories of the same where the jasmine love pours, bridal lace of rust for the living and the dead. In this dust to dust, the living thread is spread. Henna on her head. This is not decoration, this is dedication. This stain is a covenant between her and the sun. For 7 nights, she wears the garden of her ancestors. She sleeps with the ink of history seeping into her dreams. And as it fades, it doesn't disappear, it migrates into her bloodstream, into her memory, becoming part of the pattern that she is. Earth on her skin, becoming the woman. Henna on her hands. sell sermons in spandex on 50-inch screens, preaching angles so sharp I gotta be machines. Talking about core like the heart ain't the center of things, singing praises for valleys and sharp mountain rings. Well, I'm rolling hill, baby, a generous slope, a haven, a harbor of hope. My geography's kindness, my topography grace, and there's plenty of room in this one welcoming space. 'Cause I'm soft in the middle, that's the sweet spot. The riddle, tell them, it's where the comfort sits down and makes a home. Where you're never alone, it's a pillow, a throne, the best place that you've ever known. I'm strong at the core, but baby, I'm soft in the middle. It's curved cradle dreams when they were too frail to stand. This cushion absorbed the hard knocks from the land. It's where you lay burdens after a merciless mile and rest till you remember how to smile. It's a landing pad built for the weary and true, a sanctuary designed just for you. Testament to living and loving and feeding a body that's needed and heated. 'Cause I'm so soft in the middle, that's right, that's the sweet spot. Yeah, the riddle, come on now, it's where the comfort sits down and makes a home. Where you're never alone, it's a pillow, a throne, best place that you've ever known. I'm strong at the core, baby. Soft in the middle. It can keep the cold marble, the statues are never. I'm a living, breathing, warm-blooded endeavor. This ain't a flaw, it's a feature, a blessing in motion. An ocean of love, a profound, soft devotion. This is where Basilius decided to sit. Ran with and got comfortable and decided to make a sacred expanse, a triumphant advance. This body is a man. And I'm soft in the middle, soft in the middle, smart. The riddle, it's where the carpet sits down and makes a home. Where you're never alone, it's a pillow, a throne, best place that you've ever known. It's strong at the core, but baby, so strong. I'm soft in the middle. Soft, soft. A place for your head, a place for your fears to disappear, a man to look comfort, earn year by year. Not hard, not cold, just softly bold. I'm soft. I'm soft in the middle. Tell him. The streetlights are painting stripes across the ceiling. Your keys in the bowl was the finest sound I heard all day. Kicked off his shoes, shed the word, and all its feeling. Let the armor hit the floor, let the warrior fade away. Don't need a revelation, don't need a velvet rope. Best spot in the city's right here, filled with hope. Let's just post up right here. Lock up, unplug the phones, let the machine get it. The universe can't wait a minute. Let's just post up. No need to dress up. Nah, the only agenda is your head on my chest. Love, let's just post. Long day was a heavyweight, a 10-round fight. But your smile at the door turned out the last of the light. Don't wanna hear no music except the beat of your heart. You don't need to go nowhere, we got the best part. A noise fades to nothing, your static clears out. This right here's what living is truly about. Unplug the phones, let the machine get it. The universe can't wait a minute. Let's just post up. No need to dress up. The only agenda is my head on your chest, love. Let's just post. You're hungry. I could call something in now. Nah, but it's just you stay your breath is my favorite recipe. The whole world's rushing somewhere. We're in a rush. We arrive. Let's just post up. Let's just post up. Right here. Unplug the phones, let the machine get it. Let it get it. Universe can't wait a minute. Post up. No need to dress up. The only agenda is our hearts in sync. Till the net of two. Me and you. You don't shout your love from steeple tops, or write it bold in neon light. You speak it in a measured tone that never drops, but holds me in the calm of night. Your words are chosen, each one a pearl, strung on a line of pure intent. Not for the buzzing, noisy world, but for the soul where they are sent. You use your library voice, the one that makes my heart rejoice. The quiet certainty, a solemn sweet decree that's just for me. You check me out for life, I'm yours to keep. The love is deep and wide and never cheap. You use your library voice. You quote from chapters of my own past, with a footnote of empathy. understand the shadows I have cast, and read the light inside of me. Our story's written in the smiling loops, the margins of our daily speech. It's in the way you hand these certain books, the truths you can't put, how you teach. You use our library voice, the one that makes my heart rejoice. A quiet certainty, a solemn sweet decree, that's just for me. You check me out for life, I'm yours to keep. Your love is deep and wide and never cheap. You use your library voice. Some love is a riot, a slammed door, a blazing fire. But yours is the preservation of a rare first condition. The gentle turn of a fragile page, the hush that holds a universe. It's not a whisper of doubt, it's the confident, quiet volume of a love that knows it will be studied for a use your library voice. Talk to me in that tone that says I'm home, in the stacks of your soul, my personal, eternal. A scrape on the knee and my spirit left me feeling gritty, worn a little thin. So I run the water as hot as the truth can bear it, and I let the steam and the quiet begin. I take down a jar from the shelf by the window, where the sun keeps it soft, where the love makes it pure. This golden, this unrefined, this humble kilo is the Sunday evening cure. Sundays, anointing these Mondays and waiting, rubbing the fatigue from my shoulders, making my soul stop hesitating. A ritual of amber, a blessing from the tree. Shea butter someday are saving me. I start at the feet, the pilgrims that carried the burden. Thanked them for standing, for walking the mile. The knees that have bent in prayer and in garden. I smooth the balm with a reconciling smile. The hands that have worked, that have written, that have held on. The arms that have cradled, have reached, have defended. The neck that has borne the weight of the world on roll. Every inch is tended, amended. Anointing these Mondays and waiting, rubbing the fatigue from my shoulder, making my soul stop hesitating. The ritual of amber, a blessing from the tree. Shea butter sunlight, my saving me. This is my church. This skin is my cathedral. This butter is the anointing oil. I am the Karishma and the priest. I am absolving myself of the crime of neglect. I am whispering prayers of gratitude into my own elbows, my own shins. I am remembering that this vessel is holy, and it deserves to be softened, to be shined, to be seen by me. Shea, oh Sunday, anointing these Mondays, oh Mondays, loving that fatigue. Let it go from my shoulder, let it go, making my soul stop hesitating. Like a ritual of amber, a blessing from the tree. Thank you, Shea butter someday, are saving me. The scent stays on my fingers, a buttery, earthy cling, a reminder of the tenderness that I owe myself every single week. Shea. The stained glass was pretty, but the sermon was stone cold. Preaching about a fight for a soul already charcoal. I slipped out the back door, my spirit feeling thin. Wandered into Ray's diner, where the real hymns begin. Dropped a quarter in the slot, pressed B7 with a prayer, and a voice like molasses started healing the air. I got my Jukebox Theology to testify, from the prophets of vinyl and soul. Play it. Marvin taught me mercy, have mercy. Aretha taught me rock, rock. Stevie showed me vision, I can see. Fire. lost in a bitter creed.
What's going on?
Reminding me of love's urgent need. When I forgot my power, felt my backbone start to crack. Respect came through the speakers, and it built my spirit back. Then when I need a lesson in how joy can set you free, superstition has the gears of ecstasy for me.
I got my jukebox theology,
Tell him
from the prophets of vinyl
and soul. Marvin taught me mercy,
and mercy.
Aretha taught me rock, sock it to me.
Stevie showed me visions,
So clear,
but it taught me love untied.
see light. The altar is the Dana booth, the spirit sanctified by Jukebox Theology. Can I get a witness for the four tops?
Can I get a witness?
For the four tops.
Can I get an amen?
For Patti LaBelle,
You got a new attitude.
who delivered you through the tempest.
Where did you find your redemption? On the got my jukebox theology. Oh yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
From the prophets of mine, oh and soul. Marvin taught me mercy.
Have mercy, baby.
Bertha taught me right.
Rock the boat.
Stevie showed me vision. Somebody taught me love.
Sweet, sweet love.
Somebody taught me love. It's high.
Sweet, sweet love.
Thank you
Alwyn,
for tenderness,
thank you, Shaka.
for fire,
Thank you, Curry.
for movement.
Thank you, Otis, for passion. My Bible's got a needle, and my hymn is on a 45. Play one more time. For the congregation. Spit it! Yeah! I say I'm wasting time, wasting this can on a slab that will never understand the language of green, the whisper of roots, the ambition of timber, persistent shoes. They say, girl, save your water for soil that can drink, for earth that will hold it, not pour it down the sink. Oh, this hard gray nothing, they shrug and they go. But something inside me insists that I know. You gotta keep watering the concrete, believing in a bloom you may never meet. Faith is in sight, it's the work of the hands in the most barren of lands. You gotta keep watering the concrete. Maybe a seed sleeps in a crack I can't see, carried by a bird, a forgotten decree. Maybe the water over 100 years will soften the stone, will dissolve all the fears and keep things from growing. Or maybe just baby, the act is the flower, the trying the baby. The love is the fruit, even if nothing's bright. From this side walk the shadow and die. You gotta keep watering the cup every day. A blue you may never meet. Faith is inside. It's the work of the hand in the most barren of land. The concrete. Or maybe the watering was the point after all. Just a little water. She mixes paste from earth and lemon in a bowl that knew her mother's thumb. The scent of time and ancient women in the kitchen, humbled and hummed. The core is a pen, the skin the parchment, a temporary sacred scroll. Each line a promise, a prayer to enchant the journey of a seeking soul. Henna on her hands, maps of mango groves, stories of the sand where the jasmine love grows. Bridal lace of rust for the living and the dead. In this dust to dust, a living thread is spread. Henna on her hands. She draws a peacock for perception. It Its eyes sees through the veil of years, a lotus bloom for resurrection. Through the falling of the tears, the spirals speak of life eternal. The vines connect the blood and root, a language that is purely internal, yet bears such elegant fruit. And on our hands, maps of mango rose, stories are the same. When the jasmine love grows, bridal lace of rust for the living and the dead. And this dust to dust, a living thread is spring in on our hands. This is not decoration, this is dedication. The stain is a covenant between her and the sun. For 7 nights, she wears the garden of her ancestors. She sleeps with the ink of history, seeding into her dreams. And as it fades, it doesn't disappear. It migrates into her bloodstream, into her memory, becoming part of the pattern that she is. Bread is spread, and on her hands it will fade to a whisper, a ghost on her palm, a memory of ochre, a quiet, fading song. But the pattern remains in the soul where it began, the earth or her skin, becoming the woman. Henna on her hands, on her hands. The city's just a whisper, a distant sigh beyond our window pane. Your rhythm is the only song I listen to, the soft refrain of breath, a sweet, slow rain. The blanket's mountain range across your shoulders, holds the night's cool touch against your skin. The coffee pot can wait another hour. The sacred quiet is where we begin. No need for words, just language of the lazy, the arch of backs, the stretching of the day. And in this space, my mind is free and hazy as all the lists of duties drift away. This is morning sun and brown sugar. Gravity's weak, ain't nothing could this peace we're brewing up stronger and deeper than any old pot could ever steep. Just morning sun and brown sugar, silent toast to the keepers and the movers who know the soul is fed by doing nothing but being in this morning light. I trace the roadmap of your sleeping fingers. Each callus tells a story that I know. The builder's hands, the gentle soul that lingers, even in the stillness, seed and soul. My thoughts are clouds that drift across your ceiling. Don't storm inside, just cumulus grace. This moment is the truest kind of healing. The slow smile dawning on your face. No need for words, just language of the lazy. Be out your backs, the stretching of the day. And in this space, my mind is free and hazy. It's over, this of Judy's drift away. Morning sun, brown sugar, gravity's weak, ain't nothing could pull you from this peace we're brewing up stronger and deeper than any old path could ever steep. Morning sun and brown sugar, silent toast to the keepers and the movers who know the soul is fed by doing nothing but being in this morning light. You see that? Right there, where the light hits the dresser, makes the dunce look like fairy glitter, and warms the space between your shoulder blades. Right where my hand fits, this is church, right here. The gospel of past time, the sermon of slow bread. Can I get an amen for nowhere to be? Oh, morning sun and brown sugar, so sweet. He's weak and nothing could pull you. Nothing at all, baby. Blowing him strong and deeper, so deep. Oh, power could ever steeper. Just morning sun, silent toast to the few who know. You know who you are. Know the taste of a day with no outline, no line. So fine in this morning light. The clock can tick, I don't hear it. The world can spin, I'm not near it. All I need is right here in this spoon, stirred slowly. Morning sun and brown sugar.